I'd still buy the NFT for the blue French horn from How I Met Your Mother, no matter how many copies there are.
What would be the NFT for the new series, How I Met Your Father? I don't think we know enough yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Or
maybe the
camera.
swords. Maybe the
Oh.
swords, just so that it gives you like
Yeah.
the flavor of the original and the new.
Mm.
That'd be a
I
good
know,
one.
Puzzle. We're in your era.
So, a series that we have all been waiting for and kind of dreading because we were worried about how they were going to do it. How I Met Your Father did drop a couple of weeks ago. They were very generous. They gave us 2 episodes in one, or not in one, but at a time. And then our 4th episode comes out tomorrow.
Yay.
And
Yay.
they've changed it up a little bit, but so far it's working. Like, knock on wood, cross fingers, the whole thing. Of course, it starts with the older character telling the story to their child, but this time it's flipped, right? Because before we didn't see Ted, but we saw the children he was talking to, whereas this time we're seeing Sophia, but we're not seeing her child.
So they
And
learned.
Right, they learned. I think it adds to the story because we're told she met the father in that first episode, but there was 3 different guys and there was different ethnicities. So if we see the child, it would give away who the father is.
Damn it, I want to know.
What are running guesses so far?
Jesse. I mean, that's like he's the Robin, so
Yeah, absolutely
He will
agree.
be.
He's the Robin.
I like Jesse a whole lot. I like the way he acts too. And so I was really curious what you guys were thinking. You guys like watch How I Met Your from start to finish. And I liked How I Met Your Mother, but I love this one so much, and not because of the storylines, but also the actors. It's great to see Hilary Duff like acting again. Like, and she's funny, and she's like, it's not Lizzie McGuire.
she's playing the part great.
Yeah. She's doing awesome. But
See,
I think
I can say that How I Met Your Mother was the last TV show that I watched on cable TV, and I saw the ending in 2011 on cable TV. You know what I mean? Like, that's been how long since I watched cable TV. But so How I Met Your Mother is always going to have a special place for me, right? I was an original viewer when it was airing, and I still view it regularly, that once a year. So
I
don't know.
didn't. I don't remember if I watched the ending on live TV or not, but I know I hated it.
I hated it for the simple fact that my dad watches a lot of TV, and we're like talking season 6 of How I Met Your Mother, and he goes, "Oh, he's just gonna marry Robin," and then it ends, and I'm just like, "Damn you!"
Damn it!
I don't remember if I watched it originally on cable. Like, I remember it kind of happening around that time, but I didn't have cable around that time, so I don't think I ever really did watch it. It holds a special place for me because it was one of the full TV series that Bonerific and I had when we were living together. And that was kind of like our go-to because we didn't have internet, right? So we didn't stream anything. We watched DVDs. Constant.
$5 bin. Hell yeah.
Oh, 2014 is when it ended. There we go. I was like 2011. That doesn't sound right.
Around that time, I was watching, like, Parks and Rec was just ending, I think in, like, 2013, 2014. So I was watching those shows, which I love how Parks and Rec ended. But, okay, so I like Jesse as a choice. I think they have major chemistry. But I also love the little principal, little Josh Bell from Drake and Josh. I forgot. He's the principal, though.
Isn't it just Peck?
Oh, and they did meet on that first night.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
So he's solid
So
contender.
that's gonna be the thing where you're gonna have to go back and watch the first episode like multiple times, because she says, "I met your father that night," but she met so many people that, of course,
Yeah.
Jesse's the easy go-to, right? But like you said, Josh Peck was there. There was other guys there. Like the one guy that got engaged. I mean, clearly we're mirroring Marshall and Lily, right? Because they get
Yeah.
engaged the first episode,
Yeah.
and it's Ted's roommate, right? So Jesse's roommate gets engaged on the first episode. I mean,
That's funny.
there's a lot of mirrors that you see, but there's also a lot of differences. So, and one thing I told Keelan is I really enjoy that they're doing the story of the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So Alan
Yeah.
was saying.
Yeah. Like that's the
Well,
that's
and
the only way
two-
to do it.
They might also have a flashback, because like the night of Robin and Ted's date with the blue French horn, there was multiple go backs that we didn't learn about until later seasons.
Yeah.
So we might have like even seen him that night, but she still could meet him that night.
Yeah. So oh my
Yeah.
god, so many flashbacks to so many different moments in that show. It was ridiculous. How they pulled that off without ever having like massive plot holes is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, but like How I Met Your Mother, what is it? So if you watch like the special features on the DVD, they tell you it's like season 3. They already knew the ending.
Thank God Tom Holland was a baby when that show was airing and not a part of it. He would have given it all away.
fucking
Right.
So I have a question for you. If you guys were in a long distance relationship, would you try to spice it up like his roommate and his fiance in like overseas did?
Yeah.
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 I love
All I
how
can-
Sophia, Sophia's friend, I forget her name. She set him
Adrian?
up with Adrian with like a ring light and everything. It was so sweet. It was really wholesome.
That's a good
It,
bro
it
right
sounds
there.
weird, but I really like her in this role, and I think she was one of the best casting choices so far.
Yeah.
I like her.
I mean, she'll always be Adrian, but yeah.
I'm currently watching Secret Life. I'm finally going to be able to watch the ending. That was probably the last show I like kept up with. And that was back in 2010, and I never did get to see the ending. So I'm finally watching it all the way through now. And yeah,
Oh, no.
Adrian's my girl.
I'm not allowed to be in the room when she watches it. She gets mad.
No, but
Do
the
you guess
actor who plays
endings?
her, he's the one who actually gave Selena Gomez her kidney.
Oh.
Really?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
Back 5 or 6 years ago, Selena Gomez had surgery for her lupus, and Adrian's actress was the one who spared a body part. Best and change.
You don't need all those kidneys. So Selena Gomez has 3 now. She's so greedy.
Do y'all watch her show, Selena and Chef?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
We watched a
Haven't seen
couple
it.
of episodes, but
not
it
terrible.
never kept interest.
I mean, it's another
Oh,
cooking show.
Yeah.
Her name is Valentina in the show. But-
Thank you.
If I just want to watch somebody have trouble cooking, I just watch Puzzled.
There's a Life Size 2? She was also in
Yeah.
that movie. I love Life Size with Tyra Banks. That was like one of my favorite movies.
I had no idea they made a second one.
Yeah. Okay. Life Size is the one where Tyra Banks was a doll and then becomes real, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. I never knew the name of that movie.
That was when they still made Disney movies for TV.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
Disney
man.
at Home.
Keeping Up with the Irish is like one of my favorite Disney movies. Like
Keeping Up with
Luck
the
of
Irish.
Look at the
The Luck
Irish.
of the
Yeah.
Irish.
Look at the Irish.
Where his grandpa is the potato factory owner and he's a leprechaun and then he becomes a leprechaun. Right?
Yeah. And then also
Halloween Town?
Smart House, Halloween Town.
We watched that the other day.
The 13th year.
13th
13th
year.
year.
See,
What
those
was
are
the one with the
good movies.
basketball players? The
Double
two-
Trouble.
Double Trouble.
The twins.
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
know.
Disney used to be so lit. So good.
They
Right.
don't even but that's the thing, like they don't even make these for Disney Plus anymore. Like They have the formula. They know what sells.
They
And now
can
they
make
came
really
up-
big.
Bingeable
Bro, why
format.
are you insane right now? Just calm down.
Luck of the Irish, yeah.
Dude.
Luck of the Irish.
They
His
did
like-
pointy-
try with Raven's Home,
Oh,
the
That was just
sequel
past-
where he has the twins.
But they already did this, like Corey in the House. Like they already rode that horse out.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that Lizzie McGuire was supposed to get a revival? Like, and they canceled that. Disney canceled it, and then Hilary Duff picked up How I Met Your Father, which may cause a revival in Lizzie McGuire again. But I don't think I think that's a step back for her. Like, she's
Yep.
not Lizzie McGuire.
This is her one chance to step away from being a Disney actress.
Exactly.
Like,
I
if she
wa-
was gonna do it, she should have done it and then come to How I Met Your Father. But yeah, going back, that'd be a huge step back for her.
Because even like
Yeah.
The Girl Meets World, it wasn't terrible, but it was so hard for them to recapture the magic. I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's just their sets nowadays are just because like we try to watch what was it, the Gabriel and Glacia show, but like the set was off. You can tell how fake everything is, and it's such a turn off because it's like, okay, I know you're not really there shooting it, but don't make it so blatantly bland, I guess.
Age. Yeah.
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 Got you. Yeah. I'm enjoying How I Met Your Father, though, and I'm definitely looking forward to keeping up with it. Because it's been a while since I've kept up with a cable TV show, and right now we have 3. So we have How I Met Your Father, Pivoting, which is about these 3 friends who lose their best friend, and that one's really good.
Mhm.
I
It's
fucking love
hilarious.
Jennifer Goodwin. She's so funny.
that has so many of my favorite current actors, right? So the guy from Superstore, I thought he was actually in a wheelchair. I didn't know that he actually could walk.
Same.
I thought he was an actual paraplegic.
I did not connect him. Okay, cool. Thank you. I was like,
He's the dad. Oh,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Cynthia's, late husband.
Colleen's like
Or
husband.
Colleen, sorry, yeah.
It's a fantastic show. I really love it. I love how they go and have a picnic like at the cemetery to like talk to her. It's cute. And then
"Excuse me, that's my wife."
yeah.
Eesh.
Shut up.
Well, even like the
Um,
new episode when the one girl showed up, and she was like, I used to come talk to her when I had a bad date, and he goes, well, the kid's screaming, I'm going to bed. Go take care of her. Bye. Yeah.
You're not wearing shoes. Okay.
And then the chick, the blonde one, we've seen her, we first saw her in Scrubs, and then we saw
Happy
her.
endings.
Happy
endings.
I love her.
Where's the doctor/bagger from? Like, I feel like I haven't seen her in
I
That's not
think
Christina
Grey's
Yang.
Anatomy.
That's not Christina Yang.
No, it's not.
That's not.
No. I'm not saying that she was. I
Oh.
thought she did a guest spot there. I don't know.
Oh.
They're
She
funny
did guest
though.
spots on doctor shows. I remember that.
But all of those women are incredibly funny. And they highlight like very different personalities. And like the blonde, when she's just like, I just don't have it in me to be this type of mom. But then she tries. Like she makes her afternoons available to kids so she can be a better mom. But on her terms. Like she was telling her son, you flap your little wings, you little what do you
Condor or whatever.
condor or something.
Condor.
When she was just
But
like,
even-
no, tone it down. Like, I get where that comes from. Like, because you want your kid to be liked and have friends, but at the same time, like, you let him flap his wings. Like, let him be true to himself.
Well, that wraps up another great episode. And don't forget to join our amazing and supportive community on Discord.
In our Discord, you can find game nights, watch parties, food pics, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. What's not to love about that? We have a little something for everyone. Head over to our website, officialmillennials.com, and you'll find more info, especially our featured gamer of the week.
Speaking of something for everyone, we have a book club. We read a book almost every month and talk through it together. We also have a special perk for our subs to discuss other books in a series called Chapter 2.
Don't forget to swing by YouTube and drop us a follow at Official Millennials. You can also find us on Twitter at MillsOfficial. We appreciate all the support, and y'all have a good one.
This is an Official Millennials production.